Hello, welcome, hello, welcome, hello, welcome. Hey guys, so welcome to the Tuesday 5 p.m. live stream. Before we get started, a couple of things. First thing, number one, if you watched my live stream last week, I had mentioned possibly a Nochella. Nochella is on. We're gonna do Bob's Yoga House Nochella edition. I'm not gonna tell you when I'm gonna post it because that makes me post it that day, and I have to film it at the dark, which is going to be a whole thing. So, but it is going to come hopefully by the end of the month. My request is if you were going to go to Coachella, or if you just know the lineup and have a specific song or a song by an artist that you want to see, comment it on this video so I can get those out there. Mainly looking at my Travis Scott, Rage Against the Machine, and Frank Ocean fans, because those are the three headliners and I don't listen to them. So if you have their best song you need to put in, then let me know. Second order of business. If you've ever noticed, I always wear Lululemon when I practice because I'm a Lululemon ambassador. Shameless plug. However, today I have to point out the fact I'm not, because I bought these shorts and I think they are fucking super cute. So I had to show those off. That was number two. And lastly, number three. Today's class is live stream number 8, which means we are working 8-angle pose. 8-angle pose is in a house of scales, scales pose. So if you have 2 blocks and you'd like to use them to help lift your body away from the floor, grab those, use them. If not, no worries. But if they are going to use them, just place them at the top of the mat, about near where your hands would get, so you can slide them in, slide them out, and they don't become a hassle. Cool. With that being said, we are going to get started. Music today is Patreon Gamma. I've linked it in the description. You should have it. So we will find a comfortable seat at the top of the mat, preferably on the knees or anywhere. And then we will start that in 3, in 2, in 1. Cool. So as that's going, again, find a comfortable seat if you're not already there. Allow the hands to fall wherever they lie. Grow along the back of the neck, back of the spine. Chin can slightly bow to the chest. Take a deep inhale breath through the nose wherever you are. Hold a moment at the top. And then audible exhale out the mouth. Yeah, we'll do 2 more like that. Deep inhale, breath through the nose. Hold the top. And then audible exhale out the mouth. Yeah, last one, deep inhale, breath through the nose. Hold the top. And then audible exhale out the mouth. Exhale the lips. Nostril breathing from here on out. Unless you can for any reason, by all means, breathe however you need to. If you'd like to take a moment to set an intention for your class, go ahead and set one at this time. Good. With that being said, we're going to do something a little weird to start. Interlace the hands together. Flip the palms forward and then take the arms over to the sky. And then from here, I kind of want you to cat-cow with this grip. So the chest goes forward, arms can go back, taking it into this kind of cow pose shape. And then the hands will go forward as you round the torso kind of forward. Go a few times in between the two, so just backward and forward, syncing up your own breath with this, or maybe finding a new breath. And then after a few times, I want you to try to take this to some circles. So the hands will stay over the head. You'll pop the rib cage forward, and then just try to pop the ribs towards the left, towards the back, to the right. Big circles with the rib cage. The hands will naturally move as well, kind of finishing out the circle, almost in this kind of corkscrew shape, but not really a corkscrew at all. And then just switch the grip, other thumb on top, go the other way. Now, it doesn't have to look like anything. We're just moving the spine, moving the vertebrae, moving everything. So just pay attention to how it feels, less of what it's supposed to look like, because it's not really supposed to look like anything. Good. We're here for 5, 4, 3, and 2. Release it down. Cool. Shift the hips over to either side. Have a seat on the butt. We'll place the hands behind you. Shins lift, bow pose. Welcome to class. Cool, so keep the hands on the floor even if you like to move them. I want you to straight the leg. Imagine there's like a giant ball or giant whatever, tombstone, that's not morbid, giant anything beneath your feet in the mat. Trying to take the feet as high over that object as you can. Take it over to the left and then just tap the feet to the floor. You're gonna go back up to the sky, up and over this big object and place it on the right. That was 1, we're gonna do 20. So we'll go up and over for 2, and yes, I did say 20. So up and over for 3, commitment. 4, I think 20 was too much, but we're in it now. 5, over to the left for 6, over to the right for 7. And if you can do this up the hands, by all means. This is 8. I can't, so good for you if you can. Or go for 9. Good. Back to the left for 10. Make the thighs as strong as you can to the right for 9. That's 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. No, we got 20. It was way too many. 17. 18. 19. 20. Oh god, cool. Cross the ankles. Roll over the top, high plank. Plant the hands, step both feet back. Feet about hip width distance or close together. I now want you to do circles around your wrists. So shifting forward, back on the toes, taking the shoulders in big circles around the wrists, getting more into the core, a little bit into the shoulders. Maybe this is the hardest part of class, who knows? I think it was 5 minutes ago, or not even 5 minutes, 5 seconds ago, and that I want to keep saying tone stuff, but that's again, very morbid. Good, bring it back center, and then just lower all the way down to the belly. Good, once the belly, we'll tent the fingertips off the mat. Fingertips, elbows high, fingertips down. Press the feet down on the inhale breath, lift the cobra of your height, high or low, you choose. And then exhale, slowly release it down. Good, a few more of those, inhale, breath, rise. Exhale to release. Good, you've got 3 more, inhale. And exhale. Good, 2 more, inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale, bring it up. And then exhale, slowly bring it down. Slide the hands next to rib cage, child's pose. Big toes touch, knees wide, and sit all the way back to the heels. Forehead on the mat, palms can be flat. Or if you'd like to tuck the fingertips, activate the arms by all means. Good, your inhale, tabletop, hands and knees. And then down dog, tuck the toes, lift the hips to sky. Right away, start to walk the dog, shake the legs. Any movement that you need in your first down dog. You might nod the head no, shake the head yes, see how the neck feels. Good, feet stay where they are, walk the hands back to the feet, ragdoll. You'll bend the knees, grab opposite elbows, hang out. Continue to sway, find some movement or stillness you choose. Look at the tailbone, try to reach the sky. Forearms, try to reach the floor, but that's not an active try with the forearms, they're just kind of falling. Good, hands down. Bend the knees, roll up the spine, piece by piece, head and neck, last thing that comes up. Good, from there, some shoulder shrugs backwards. And some forwards. When you're ready, take the arms up to the sky, inhale, breath. And then interlace the hands behind the back, take the right thumb on top. Good, from there, chase the floor, lift the chest, inhale, breath. And then bend the knees, exhale, fold over legs. Legs can stay bent or begin to straighten. And hands can be together or apart, you choose, but try to relax the shoulders here. Good, hands a little back on the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten out the spine. And high plank, the hands lock them all the way forward. And stay high plank or take 1 full push-up, shift forward, then drop the chest to the floor, bring it back up. Then the same pose. From here, knees, chest, chin. So can you drop the knees to the floor? The chest and the chin, so the butt tries to stay high, elbows stay close. It's awkward, it's uncomfortable, but I kind of like it. Good, from here, upward facing dog, shift forward to straighten the arms, flatten the toes. And down dog, tuck the toes, lift the hips to sky. Good, from here, start to look toward the hands. Hands stay flat on the floor, just start to walk baby step forward. See if you can take as many steps as you can to get to the top. Once you find forward fold at the top, it is hip width distance stance, so 2 fists could fit between the feet again. Once you're there, just bend the knees or roll up the spine piece by piece. If you're still making your way there, take your time. Good. From the top, the arms will go up to the sky, inhale, breath. And then interlace behind the back, take the left one on top. Once more, chase the floor, lift the chest, inhale. And then bend the knees, exhale, hold. And again, legs can stay bent or straight. You choose what do you need. Good. Hands a little back on the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten the spine. Plant hands, high plank, step it back. We're gonna do that same knees, chest, chin, full push-up. So stay, or the full push-up, chest to floor, bring it up. And then we'll drop the knees. The chest and the chin, hips stay high. Slide into upward facing dog. When you're ready, down dog. And if that does not work, your normal high to low plank works just the same. Yeah, then from here on the inhale breath, take the right leg up to the sky, big stretch right leg. Exhale, the nose, step between the hands, runner's lunge. From there, turn the fingertips, look forward, try to lift the chest high. And then shift it back to straighten the leg, exhale. Forward fold, shift forward, step forward, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten spine. Exhale, fold. Good, inhale, rise, flat back, arms all the way up to the sky. And forward fold, bend the knees, take it down. Good, inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten. High plank, plant hands, step both feet back. Same thing, we'll stay here, or the full push-up, chest to floor and back. And then we drop the knees. The chest, the chin, hips stay high to back bend. Into upward facing dog, chest high, straighten legs. To down dog, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Good, and then from there, left leg up to the sky, inhale breath, left leg. So runner's lunge, knee to nose, step it through. You'll tap the fingertips, look forward to lift the chest. And then shift it back, straighten the leg, exhale. Good, forward fold, shift forward, step forward, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten the spine. Exhale to fold. Good, inhale, rise, flat back with the palms up and overhead. Forward fold, bend the knees, back to the floor. Good, inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten. And plant hands, high plank, step it back. Stay, or that full push-up, chest to floor and back. Then drop the knees, chest, chin, into the upward facing dog, inhale, breath. And down dog, exhale. And stay there. I'm going to readjust my camera because I think my head's popping out. And if it's not, can never hurt. That didn't help. There it is, kind of. We'll see. Cool. So round one. Round one's going to be a little basic as per usual. But round 2 and 3, we will start to spice it up. From here, inhale, take the right leg up to the sky. And then crescent lunge, exhale, knee to nose, step it through. The back toe is going to tuck. You'll lift the arms up to the sky. Good. So as per usual, my front knee stacks over the ankle. Back heel as lifted as you can. If you think my windows are closed, they're open, or no. If you think they're open, they're closed, I promise. Never going to forget that, Haley. Cool. Then from here, keep the legs. Start to meet the palms. Bend the elbows towards the floor, so about 90-degree angle with the elbows. And then I just want you to bring the elbows to touch, almost like you're taking eagle arms, but you're not. You're just trying to bring the palms, forearms, elbows all to touch in the middle. And try to spin my elbows in, try to wrap the triceps underneath my arm as much as I can. 5. And 4. And 3. And 2, keep this shape as you start to bow forward. Try to take the right elbow to the right knee. Good, now use that to kind of move the chest forward towards the thumbs. Shift forward high onto the back toes. Try not to use them as you just step the left foot forward to meet the right. Chair pose in this weird shape. Good, from there it's chair pose, reach the arms up to the sky. Good, so weight stays in heels. Gaze goes forward as you try to lengthen the tailbone down towards the floor. Keep the legs, perch pose, airplane wings, bow the torso halfway down. Stay here or you're challenged, start to hover the right foot, kick the butt, perch pose. We're here for 5. Good, squeeze the right hamstring if you did for 4. And 3. And 2, stork pose, lift the chest, lift the right knee to the sky. So thigh parallel, flex the ankle. Stay here where you're challenged, try to straighten that leg, hold it for 5. Good, keep it 4. And for 3. And 2, warrior 1, it's a small step back. So sort of the front knee stays over the ankle, back heel is on the floor, so again, a shorter stance here. And go at least hip width distance stance, so a little bit wider than you typically would go. So not heel to heel, hip width distance, please. From here, start to interlace the hands behind the back, right thumb on top. Chase the floor, lift the chest, inhale. And then humble warrior, exhale, we bow. Or our left shoulder to left knee, or inside the knee, as the hands can start to reach over the head. Now, as you do this, left hip wants to stick out. Can you squeeze the left hip center line on the mat? We're here for 5. Good, hold it for 4. And for 3. And 2, strong inhale, rise, take the arms all the way up to the sky, big stretch. And then slowly take the hands to the floor inside the left leg. Back heel is going to lift as you walk the back foot back with your lunge. Make any adjustments that you need. Firmly plant the hands as you lift the chest up to the sky. Your right hip, right knee will start to drop towards the floor. Good. Shift it back to straighten that left leg a little or a lot. Does not have to be all the way straight. Good. Bend the knee. Lift the left arm to the sky, add your twist. And then when you feel stable in that right arm, it's side plank. So the right heel is going to spin down. The left foot steps back to meet the left to stack, or any other side plank you need. If you want to drop the right knee, cool. If you want to lift the left leg, cool. We're here for 5. Good. Wherever you are, hold it 4. And for 3. And 2, if you drop that left leg, lift the left foot. And drop the left hand, take left knee, left elbow, try to touch it, pause. You might need to step or hop that right foot in a little bit to make contact, totally cool. But left knee's on the left tricep, I'm still breathing. And take that left knee down to left wrist, over to the right wrist, and to the right elbow, right wrist, left. Elbow, 3 leg down dog, lift the leg behind you. And then bend the knee, open the hip, try to stack the hips here. Inhale, left leg straightens. Left knee to right, elbow falling star prep. You'll kick the leg out and then drop the left hip all the way to the floor. Good. From here, we're going to come to sit. My right leg's going to swing forward. I sit down. And cross the ankles, right ankle over left if you can. Wrap your arms around the knees, bring the knees as much as you can. Scales pose. If you got your blocks, they go right next to the hips, underneath the hands. From here, scales pose. Okay, knees as close to chest as you can. Feet as close to the body as you can. Try to keep these as close as you can. We'll set the hands next to the hips. Elbows will be bent to start. It's a deep inhale breath. I stay here. Exhale, try to straighten the arms, lift the hips, stay. Maybe 1 foot, maybe 2 feet lift. We'll do it together. So again, knees as close as I can. Keep the knees close. And deep inhale breath, I'll plant the hands. Exhale, straighten the arms. Try to lift the hips, maybe feet. Hold it 5. And for 4. And 3. And 2. Drop it down. Cool, vinyasa or down dog. Shift forward, plant hands, step it back. Add a low plank or any other route to down dog. I'll meet you there. From the down dog right away, we'll take the left leg up to the sky, inhale breath. And then crescent lunge, knee to nose, step it through. Back toes tuck, you'll lift the arms up to the sky when you're ready. And you might have a little bend in that right knee. Feel the tail reach down, not required, but you might. Good. Keep the legs, meet the palms, and then bend the elbows about elbows in line with the shoulders. Try to meet the elbows together, meet the palms, meet the forearms, everything squeezing center, we hold it 5. And try to wrap the triceps underneath the arms for 4. Good, hold it for 3. And 2, keep that going, start to bow forward, left knee to left elbow. Use that to move the body forward, chest towards that thumb. Both thumbs, really. Good, now start to shift forward, high on the right toes, try not to use them. It's perch pose prep or chair pose prep. You'll step the feet together, elbows touching knees. Once you're there, chair pose, sit low, lift the chest. Away from the heels. You could lift toes, but you never do. Good. Keep the legs, perch pose, airplane bow halfway down. Find a lift in the chest here to stay, or you hover the left foot, kick the butt, hold it 5. Good, hold it for 4. And for 3. And 2, stork pose, left leg lifts high, chest comes with it. Good, stay here, left ankles flex, or the challenge, start to straighten that left leg, try not to lean back 5. Good, hold it for 4. And for 3. And 2, warrior 1, it's a smaller step back. So again, stance, shorten that back heel stays down. I'm gonna walk my right foot to the right just to get that about hip width distance stance. You can do heel to heel alignment, which is technically speaking what we're supposed to have, but I find heel to or hip width is better. Pro tip. Good. From here, interlace behind the back, left thumb on top. Start to chase the floor, lift the chest, gaze might lift. And then humble warrior, exhale, we bow it. Right shoulder to knee or inside the knee. Hands can stay or go up to the sky, but legs are strong, 5. Good, hold it for 4. And 3. And 2, strong inhale, rise, take the arms up to sky, warrior 1. And then lizard lunge, drop the hands inside the leg. Once it's there, my back heel is going to start to slide back to get the hips nice and low. My right foot might walk out a little bit. Good, I'll plant the hands, lift the chest, left knee, start to reach towards the floor. Good, shift it back, straighten both legs, little or a lot, does not have to be all the way straight. Bend the right knee. Lift the right arm, side plank. Left hand will stay on the floor. You step the right foot back to meet the left. Any side plank that you need, hold it for 5. Good, keep it for 4. For 3. 2, with the right leg if you lost it. Drop the right hand, right knee, right elbow. Your left foot might need to step in a tad. Wait here for a moment. Good, right knee on right elbow, stay. And take it down to right wrist, left elbow, left wrist, right. Elbow, 3 leg down dog, take it up to bend the knee, open the hips, stack. Good, inhale, right leg straightens. Right knee, left elbow, falling star, prep, kick it out. And drop the right hip to the floor, and then swing your left leg forward, cross left ankle over the right. Scales pose, grab your blocks if you need them. Wrap the arms around the knees. Knees as close to chest as you can, feet hugging in close. Legs are so strong that my belly is engaged to pull everything close. And keep it there. I'll set my hands next to hips. Lift the chest, inhale, breath. Exhale, straighten the arms, try to lift the hips, maybe feet, hold it 5. Good, 4, 3, 2, drop. And down dog or vinyasa, plant hands, shift forward, high to low plank, or any route to down dog. In 5, 4, 3, 2, around 2, same thing, but different. Inhale, right leg high. To crescent lunge, meet the nose, step between the hands. And back to the tuck, you'll lift the arms up to the sky when you're ready. Good, so we played with an eagle arm prep, just trying to bring the elbows together. Option 1, you'll stay there, keep the eagle arm prep. Option 2 is eagle arms. My right elbow is going to go in front of the face. My left arm is going to cross under the right. I'll cross the elbows, maybe forearms, maybe fingers. Now, I like to grab my thumb here, my right thumb, but grab whatever you can or don't grab it all. Good. From here on the inhale breath, lift the arms up to the sky. And then exhale, start to bow forward. Take your bottom elbow to the right knee. Use that to move the heart towards the thumbs. Now shift forward high on the left toes. Try not to use them. Can you bring the knees together? Try to kick the butt left foot. Good. From there, you'll keep the arms, lift the chest to stork pose. And then eagle pose, bend the right knee as you cross the left leg over the right. So your arms will stay. You're trying to wrap your left foot all the way around the right leg. If it doesn't work, I don't care. Just try to squeeze that position, hold it flat. Good. Sit low and bottom leg 4. For 3. And 2, try to keep the arms, stork pose, left leg high. To eagle arm warrior 3, body comes parallel. Now if you need to lose the arms, totally cool. But straighten that left leg, fight forward 5. Good, hold it for 4. And 3. And 2, warrior 1, bend the knee, land the back leg, keep the arms. Just take them up to the sky, inhale, breath. And then humble warrior, drop the forearms inside of that right leg. Now eventually forearms all the way to the floor, but don't strain too much to get there. We're here for 5. Good, can you keep strength integrity in your legs, hold it 4. That means try not to dump in that right leg for 3. And 2, just uncross the arms, release them down. Lift the chest to reach high on that back heel, if that made sense. Side plank. Left foot starts to side, right foot steps back. If this is a wild thing for you, by all means, right foot can step behind the hips. You'll lift the hips. Any option, we're here for 5. Good, your choice for 4. For 3. And 2, my wild things, can you bring it to side plank? Stack the shoulders first, then lift the right leg. We drop the right hand, it's a right knee, right elbow, hold or arm balance. Then the elbows stay on top of the elbows, do not go in between them. Left elbow might find the rib cage as you lift that left leg 5. 4. 3. And 2, 3 leg down dog, right leg to the sky. From falling star, right knee, left elbow, kick the leg out this in close. Back heel is going to spin to the floor. I'll lift the left arm, but stack both shoulders over the right hand. So we're not going for the side bend, we're not going for length. I want strength, I want stability in this right arm. So much that I can feel it move into the right, it moves in the right arm, into the right foot. I might walk the left foot in a little bit, but the goal is to bring my left knee to my left elbow, touch over that right leg. Good, once I'm there, I'm gonna step my left foot to the top of the mat. Hands to the floor, it's being exposed. So hands go a little bit further. You might slide the right leg in a little bit or keep it where it is, but feel the left hip go back, right hip goes forward. Good, so weight, bent left knee. I'm trying to press to the big toe side of my left foot. Stay here or right hand stays down, and I lift the left arm, ab the twist. Woo, there's my left butt cheek. Good, now really start to press the left big toe side of the foot down. You can drop left hand if you need to, otherwise don't use it, but it's stork pose. Your right knee is gonna come to the chest, then we bring it all the way up to the sky. Good, from there it's a shrimp squat, right knee as close to left ankle as you can. Lean forward, you can go lower, try to kick the butt. From there, stork pose, right leg high. 2 more, shrimp squat, right knee as close to left ankle as you can. Good, to stork pose, bring it up. Last one, we go low. To stork pose, bring it up, stay or straighten leg, hold it, 5. Good, 4, and 3, and 2, it's warrior 3 to standing splits as slow as you can. The slower you go, the less you have to hold that standing splits for 5. Good, hold it, 4, and 3, and 2, land the feet forward fold. Good, inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, flat back, arms overhead. And then forward fold, bend the knees back to the floor. Good, inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten. And plant hands, crow pose or vinyasa. So knees to triceps, arm balance or skip it. Your choice, your challenge. We meet down dog in 5. Down dog in 4. In 3. 2, I'm just kidding, that was the jump back to the down dog. Ooh, if you're still going, still go. I would give you another 5 count, but I fucked that up already, so. Down dog. In 3. Down dog in 2. Good, inhale, take the left leg up to the sky. And to crescent lunge, knee to nose, step between the hands. And back to a suck, you'll lift the arms up to the sky. So front knee stacks, back feels high off the floor. Eagle arms or eagle arm press. So I meet the palms, bring the elbows to touch in front of me is option 1. Or eagle arms, my right arm goes under the left, cross the elbows, forearms, try the fingers. What have you got? Inhale, take the arms to the sky. Then exhale, bow forward, take your bottom elbow to that front knee. Good, take it to this floating perch pose shape. Shift forward, hind right toes, try not to use them. Bring right knee to meet left, kick the butt. From there, it's stork pose, lift the chest, keep the arms. And then bend the left knee as you cross right leg over the left. Eagle pose. As you do, try to lift the elbows and line up the shoulders, holding 5. Good, hold it 4. 3. And 2, keep the arms, lift the right knee high. And then eagle arm warrior 3, take the body parallel. As I scratch my thumb, nose with my thumb. Great thing about eagle arms, if you need to scratch your face, it's right there. Great. For 2. Warrior 1, bend the knee, land the back heel again about hip width distance or so. Lift the arms up to sky, inhale, breath. And then humble warrior, try to drop inside that left leg. Again, the lower the arms go, the stronger the thighs become. You're here for 5. Good, if you're on the floor, float 1 inch away from the floor, hold it 4. Good, 3. And 2, release the grip, hands to floor, lift the chest. Back heel will spin down, it's side plank, left foot steps back. If that turns to a wild thing, by all means, left foot behind the hip, lift the hips to the sky, 5. Good, hold it for 4. And for 3. And 2, if you went to side plank, or if you went to wild thing, come back side plank. We'll drop the left hand, left knee, left elbow to stay, or arm balance. Get the knees high to the arm, shoulder as you can. Bend the elbows, right elbow towards the right rib cage. Shift forward, forward, forward to lift that back leg 5. 4. And 3. And 2. 3 leg down dog. Drop the hand, lift the left leg, inhale, breath. And then falling star. Left knee, right elbow, kick the leg out. This one's weird. So back heel's gonna spin down. I'll lift the right arm, but my shoulders are stacked over my left hand. Now, if you need to drop hand for this part, that's totally cool. But again, my weight moves into my left hand, into my left foot. I'll shift forward, bring my right knee to meet the right elbow over the leg, and then step my right foot towards the front of the mat. Hands can plant in front of the foot. This should feel okay. If it doesn't, slightly back off, go to a runner's lunge instead, and just stretch the hamstring. But my left hand stays here to stay, or right arm up to the sky, add the twist. Now again, feel the right hip move back, and press the right big toe to the floor, 5. Good, 4, and 3, and 2, left knee to chest, stork pose, bring it all the way up, left leg this. And 3 shrimp squats, left knee is close to right ankle, lean forward, you can go lower. Good, to stork pose, bring it up. And 2 more, left knee, right ankle, try to touch it. Good, bring it back. Last one, go low, just 1 breath. To stork pose, bring it up, stay with straightened leg, hold it, 5, 4, and 3, 2, warrior 3 to standing splits. How slow can you go? 5, and for 4, and for 3, 2, drop the feet, listen close, have a seat. Good, so we'll have a seat, straighten out both legs. We'll do a little baby grasshopper prep, a little bit of elephant trunk. From here, both legs are straight forward. I'm going to bend my right knee, cross my right leg over the left, and then turn all 10 toes to face my left wall. My left hand is next to my left hip, so the elbow can pass the hip, but about an arm distance chaturanga. Right hand is right foot, left hand is hand. Makes sense? Hopefully, cool. My right arm here is going to reach in front of my right leg, grab the pinky toe side edge of the foot. You might need to bend the knee, that's okay. Now the fun part here is starting to rock and roll. You're trying to stand on your right foot and your left hand lift the hips off the floor. So it's like you're doing a chaturanga left arm and a one-legged squat on the right, or a shrimp pistol squat, everything you want to call it. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, drop the hips. Ooh, there's that cramp. Good, release, grab a right ankle, bring it towards the chest. Elephant trunk, your right arm's gonna go reach under, grab the right ankle. Start to backpack that shoulder under the leg as much as you can. Good, elephant trunk. From there, my left hand's gonna grab the foot any way I want to. Right hand, or right elbow is gonna bend backwards, and I'll plant the hand as close, or as far back behind as I can, and that's gonna pin my leg in this place. Once there, left hand joins it. I'm gonna think stork pose with my left leg and my right leg, so both legs strongly reaching forward, squeeze the legs, almost like scales pose. It's a deep inhale breath, I stay. Exhale, try to straighten the arms, lift the hips, maybe that left foot. 5, 4, and for 3, and 2, drop it down, release. Hopefully that made sense, because we're gonna do the second side. This one you can't watch, so sorry, because I'm going the other way. So we're gonna bend the left knee. Left leg is gonna cross over the right. All 5 toes turn towards my right wall. I'm gonna spin to the right. Right hand plants about behind my right hip. So again, I can bend the elbow behind my right back. Left arm reaches in front of left leg to grab the pinky toe side edge of my extended leg. And then from there, I'm gonna rock back and forth a little, try to lift my hips up, drop my chest, so I'm standing on my right hand and my left foot for 5. Baby grasshopper 4, and 3, and 2, drop it down. Good, elephant trunk, grab your left ankle, bring it towards the chest. Left arm goes under, grabs the ankle, backpack that shoulder under as much as you can. Once the shoulder's under, you're gonna bend the elbow back, pin that leg as far back behind you as it can, plant the hand. Using that to pin the leg back, I'm gonna squeeze my thigh to my shoulder. Place my right hand in line with the left. Think strong, deep inhale breath. Exhale, straighten the arms, lift the hip. Maybe try to lift that right foot. Think stork pose. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Release it down. Cross the ankles, roll over them, or any other route to down dog. In 5, 4, 3, 2, down dog, around 3, marrying that all together. Inhale, right leg high. To crescent lunge, need a nose step between the hands. Back to the circle, lift the arms up to the sky when ready. Good. From here, eagle arms or eagle prep. So I'm either pressing my elbows together or swinging that left arm under the right, elbows, forearms, fingers. Inhale, take the arms to the sky. And then exhale, start to bow forward. Take the bottom elbow to the bottom shin. Or bottom knee, you got it. Cool. Shift forward, forward, forward. Try not to use the left toes as you bring the knees to touch to start. And then lift the chest, take left knee with you. Eagle pose, bend the right knee, cross left leg over right. This time, if you want to round the elbows around the knees, by all means, but keep the legs squeezing. We're here for 5. Good. Hold it 4. And for 3. And 2. Keep the arms left to sky, stork pose. And then eagle arm warrior 3, send it back. I know that left leg is burning, right leg that's burning. Keep it 5. Good. 4. And 3. And 2. Bend the knee, land the back heel, warrior 1, arms to sky. Inhale. And then humble warrior, drop those forearms down to the floor. And again, if they land on the floor, you hover them 1 inch off the floor. 5. Good. 4. And 3. And 2. Release the hands down. Straighten the arms, left hand plant. Side plank or wild thing. Your right foot steps back with left or into that wild thing. You choose your option. For 5. 4. And 3. 2. My wild things bring it side plank. Into hurdler, arm balance, or one-legged curl. I'll plant the right knee, your right hand. Right knee, right tricep, bend the elbows, shift forward to take flight. 5. 4. And 3. And 2. 3 leg down dog, right leg lifts. And falling star prep, right leg kicks out to the left. You lift the left arm. There's that transition. So again, option to skip this if you need to, but weight in the right hand, the right foot. I'll shift forward, bring left knee, left elbow, touch it, and then step my left foot forward. Good. From here, 2 options. Right hand's gonna walk out a little bit. Option 1 is finger or phoenix, what we did earlier. Option 2 is baby grasshopper. My left hand, my top hand, is gonna reach for my pinky toe side of the foot. Now I need to bring my right knee towards the chest, bend the knee to grab the pinky toe side edge. Once I got it, I straighten out the leg, move my right hand out, move the weight into the right hand, and then do a chaturanga push-up. My left knee will go in the hole created in the arms. You're there for 5. Good. Sit low for 4. For 3. And 2. Press it up. Stork pose. Right knee all the way up to the sky. Take your time. Once you rise, stay straight in the right leg. Hold it 5. 4. And 3. And 2. Warrior 3 to standing splits or handstand if you choose. Your choice. Your option. For 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. Forward fold. Bring it down. Good. Have a seat. So we'll go to A angle from elephant trunk. So if you've never taken it, how it works, we find the elephant trunk, legs extend forward. We'll cross the ankles and send the leg out to the side. I'll do it really quick just so you can see it. So watch me. I'm not going to walk you through it, but this is what it would look like. It's elephant trunk. My extended leg crosses over. I hook the feet together. And then as I straighten the legs to the side, I try to drop my chest forward. It's hard. It's challenging, but we'll try it out. So from here, my right leg goes straight forward. Grab the left ankle. Left hand under left ankle. Back, pack that shoulder as much as you can for elephant trunk. Once it's there, my left elbow goes back to pin the leg there. Plant my left hand and plant the right foot. Or like right hand. Deep inhale, breath, I stay. Exhale, lift the hips, maybe that right leg to stay. Or try to cross my right ankle over the left, flex the feet together. And drop the chest forward as I sort of straighten the legs out to the side. Lift the hips, 5. Good, 4, 3, 2, release. Ooh, if you got 8 angle to hurdler, like, perfect time to do that now. Otherwise, we're back in down dog in 5. Good, down dog in 4. In 3. 2. Down dog. Last time. Inhale, left leg high. To crescent lunge, knee to nose, set it through. And back to a tuck, lift the arms overhead when you're ready. Meet the elbows together or eagle arms. Right arm goes under the left for eagle, elbows, forearms, fingers. Inhale the arms up to the sky. And then exhale, bow forward. Take your bottom elbow to the front knee. Once you got it, start to shift forward, high and right toes. Try not to use them. Right knee, left knee, touch it. And to lift the chest, stork pose, eagle arms. And then eagle pose, right leg crosses over the left. Stay lifted or trot around the elbows, around the knees, around the body, 5. And for 4, scratching my face always. And for 3. And 2, try to keep the arms, stork pose, bring it up. To eagle arm warrior 3, right leg goes back, keep with it, hold it, 5. Good, 4. And for 3. And 2, bend the knee, land the back heel, warrior 1, eagle arms, inhale. Humble warrior, drop it to the floor. And forearms down, if they land, you lift them 1 inch off the floor, hold it, 5. Good, keep it 4. And 3. And 2, release the grip, plant the hands, straighten the arms, and side plank. Right heel flips over, left foot steps back. If you like a wild thing, left foot steps behind. You lift the hips, 5. Good, 4. And 3. And 2, my wild things, bring it side plank. And then you'll drop the left hand, left knee, left elbow, hold hurdler or one-legged crow if you've got it. You bend the elbows, stay on top of the elbows, 5. 4. And 3. And 2, 3 leg down dog, left leg up, inhale. To falling star, left knee, right elbow, kick the leg out. Back heel spins, right arm high. So again, shoulders aiming for over that left hand. Shift weight into that left hand, left foot. Try to bring the right knee to the right elbow, touch it, then cross it over. Right foot steps forward, hands to the floor to stay. You can add the twist, right arm high if you want. Or for baby grasshopper, weight moves into the right foot. I'll bend the left leg, start to lift it. My right hand's gonna grab the pinky toe side edge of the foot. Straighten that left leg. Left hand walks out towards the side. It's a chaturanga push-up left hand. I start to move weight there, bend the elbow, lower the torso, lower the hips, hover, 5. 4. 3. And 2, to stork pose, bring it all the way to the sky. Left leg high. Good, stay straight and hold it, 5. 4. And 3. And 2, slowly warrior 3 to standing splits, 2 handstand. If you like it or not. 5. 4. 3. 2. Drop the feet. Have a seat. Cool, so we do have a little bit of extra time with this song, so we'll go over the 8-angle pose a little bit more in depth. Now, if you got confused, the idea with this again is we find our elephant trunk. My right arm is under the shoulder. Bringing this as high up the shoulder as I can, I stay there. If I'm going 8-angle, my extended leg is going to cross over the top of the ankle so I can flex both feet and kind of hook the feet together. So it's this weird kind of like, I'll show you here. It's this weird kind of like hooking with the ankles. So it's not an actual like grab, but they hook together. That way, the feet stay together in this weird shape, so I can straighten them out to the side, the ankles stay crossed, and legs stay together. As I straighten the legs, I start to bend the elbows, drop the chest into kind of this baby grasshopper, low plank, push-up shape. The idea is torso and legs parallel to the floor. So we'll do it together. With the right leg, so left leg is extended. I turn towards you, you can or you cannot. But we're gonna lift the right ankle. Right hand reaches underneath, grabs the right ankle. Work that right shoulder under as much as you can. Boom. Once it's there, again, I bend the right elbow back as far as I can to plant my hand as far back as I can, and that's solely to keep my right leg in place. Once it's there, my left hand plants in line with the right, so again, that chaturanga shape. Deep inhale breath, I'll stay. Exhale, lift the hips to the left foot. My left ankle can cross over or under, really doesn't matter. We'll hook the feet together, start to drop the chest and straighten those legs out to the side. I like to lift my feet, it's easier. 5, 4, 3, 2, sit, release. If you want to go hurdler, you're more than welcome to. If not, we finish strong, high plank. actually go forearms. We got one plank, one dolphin to finish off. Forearm plank. We go for 10, 9, 8. And I'm bouncing with the music because I like to. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Walk it in. Final dolphin, down dog, headstand, forearm stand. Anything you'd like to do. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Release. Feet down. Drop the knees. Have a seat. Grab water. Anything you need to do. Really like this song. Oh, we have another song after this, actually. What time is it? No, we're gonna skip it. Cool. So if you're with me on Spotify, we do need to skip the next song because I didn't know there was another one and I didn't plan for that. Better Off Without You is where we're going to hit that and then go to half pigeon. Yeah, I haven't used this playlist in a while, so I forgot that whole song was there, but I thought we were on the last one and we weren't. So you roll with the punches, you roll with what you're given. On the plus side, if I would have known, you would have had at least 3 more minutes of planks and dolphins. So who wins this one? I think it's me. I always win. That's a joke. It sounds extremely narcissistic too. Sorry about that. Half pigeon. Fun variation. You need one twist, back bend. I was gonna say side plank, but like that's a choice. I don't know where that came from. Cool. Switch sides. If you're varying, take your time, do whatever you need to. Otherwise, find your half pigeon, whatever leg you are not on. While we're doing that, 8-angle pose. Why it's important, why it's not. Why it's important, I don't know. Why it's important. Is there like some profound new awareness of your body you're going to get from getting it? No. Is it the most useful thing in the world? No. Is it impressive? Kind of. It's a really cool actually picture to, if you can do it right and effectively and make it look really flat and streamlined. It is actually very visually appealing, as opposed to some arm balances. They can look kind of clunky, but if you can really align your body in that parallel shape. Once upon a time, I had a picture, it's still out there, but a long time ago, there was a picture of me. I did it on a bench, which is cool, and I did it on 2 like handrails, like on a staircase. I like lifted myself up and did it, which looks really cool if you can do. Just trying to prove to you how cool I am. But that's really, I think, the only benefit of it. I don't know of any, like, it's not going to cure Alzheimer's or giving you enlightenment or anything like that. But it is cool. It's a cool party trick. Don't do it in a bar, but you can't go to a bar anywhere now. So who's going to do that? Find a variation. If you need one, twist back bend, anything you like. Go find a comfortable seat. You can shift to the sides and the other leg forward any way that you'd like to get there. Where you're going to actually go wide-legged. So you can turn to the side if you want to, or just face forward. To widen the legs out as much as you can. So if you haven't really done any hamstrings today. We did a little bit at the beginning, but nothing crazy. And we didn't get to do the wide leg when I was still standing. So we're gonna do sitting. So feet are as wide as I can. Once they're there, I'm gonna lift my hips up, slide my body forward. There it is, legs wider than I thought. Be gentle with that though. Option one, hands stay right there behind the hips, using this to lift the chest forward, stretch the legs. Option two, hands are gonna come forward, and we start to crawl it forward. Now I like to drop my forearms to the floor as opposed to crawl all the way forward. And that's just because once my elbows are down, I can almost take a Sphinx pose, so pull my elbows towards you, reach chest away. Ultimately, the more that you can send the tailbone behind you, the more stretch you're gonna get. Likewise, if this is too much with wide legs in general, you can sit on a block, books, anything, and that'll help point the tailbone down and lessen the load. Yeah, then we'll just take this over to the left side. So walk it over to the left. You might hinge towards the left. You might grab a left leg or do the forearms, really anything that you like here. Yeah, and then walk it to the right, back center, all the way over to the right. Yeah, then walk it back center, fold down the center, just a little bit more for 5. Good for 4. For 3. 2. Good. Slowly walk it back up, lift the chest, hands outside knees, bend the knees, feet to the floor, them together. Spin forward if you are facing a side direction. Knees can stay bent, just reach the arms forward, and then slowly roll down to lie on your back. And once you're there, the feet will widen out about mat width distance or so. Take a few moments, just windshield wiper the legs, move the knees back and forward. Yeah, the next one, knees are on the left side, stay there, so both knees fall left. If that feels great, stay as you are. A little bit more, take your left ankle on top of the right thigh, and allow that to pull the thigh down. So you're not actively pulling, just allow the weight of the ankle to do that. And then while we're here, just a quick retrace back to what I said about the Coachella or Nochella. It is totally happening, and again, if you do have a song request, like put it in the comments, but like just know that doesn't guarantee that the song's gonna be there. A lot of times people will be like, I have this super, super cool song that you'll like, and then they send it to me and it's like awful. So just because you request a song, just know it's not necessarily going to be there because it still has to flow with my intentions of the practice and everything, and of course all the other songs. But if you've never been to Coachella, the beautiful thing about it is that there's so many ranges of motion of music. That doesn't make range of motion of music, sure. But there's so many different types of music, so it's going to be quite a journey on that playlist because we're going to hit Rage Against the Machine, which is like rock. I know, but I don't actually listen to them at all. So like Travis Scott, which is rap. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of EDM, hip hop because not hip hop, but EDM because that's what I listen to. Maybe some pop and like all the things. So it's going to be a journey, is what I'm saying. But if you have a song you want, let me know. Doesn't guarantee it's going to be there. Good. Uncross the ankle, bring the knee center all the way over to the right. And then mirror whatever you did. So stay here or take the right ankle on the left thigh. Allow us to hold it down. And then uncross the ankle, bring the knee center. We haven't done too much back bending, so we'll just hit one here. It can be a bridge, wheel, waterfall. You might go into the 3, so we will be here it's going to be a pretty long back bend comparatively to what I typically do. So feet as close to the hips as you can. I'm going to start with a bridge and I'll guide you to wheel if you'd like to take it. But start from here, charge to the feet, lift the hips up to the sky, bridge pose. Now, as you start to do this, I'm going to take my hands to my low back or my butt cheeks and try to work the elbows underneath me more as I lift the hips up to the sky. Now, as I'm doing this, I'm still acting the legs, so still squeezing the glutes, squeezing the thighs together, so I'm not just using the hands to do the lifting here. And then I'll stay here, or keeping my butt, belly, thighs engaged, I'll release the hands, and place the hands next to the head, and then press up to my head or all the way up to the wheel pose. From there, don't readjust the hands if you need to, but if you have to, by all means, start to push through the legs, push the chest forward. If you want a deeper back bend, you might shorten the distance with the feet. So walk the feet in, don't walk the hands. Or if you want to go to waterfall, like that's all you. We're here for 5. Yeah, if you do feel that the idea with the back bends is being comfortable with being uncomfortable. It's not the most comfortable thing in the world, but you should be able to maintain this for. Of course, if you're in wheel for the first time, you're like, what the fuck? Then by all means, bring it down if you need to. We're here for 3. Yeah, notice if you started to disengage your rear portion of the body, so butt, thigh, legs. We're here for 2. If you did disengage them, re-engage them for 1. Get to the chest, roll down, bump to the shoulders, and then all the way down to the back. Good, pause a moment there, allow everything to reset. And bring the knees in towards the chest, arms can wrap around the knees just for a moment, gentle squeeze. Open the arms out wide, cactus shape if you'd like, and then just drop both knees to the left. So knees can stack here. If you've got another twist, you're more than welcome to take it. Supine twist or eagle wrap legs, really anything you'd like. I'm taking my left hand on my right thigh. Taking the floor. Why am I out of breath? It's because I'm talking really, really quickly. Maybe, who knows? I do feel like today I was talking like relatively quickly, but I think that everything I said was worth saying. Did that sound narcissistic too? I don't know. I'm not a narcissist, I promise. Maybe slightly. I think everyone's slightly a narcissist. If you're not, then you don't love yourself. And if you don't love yourself, how can you love anyone else? Thank you, RuPaul. If you don't know who RuPaul is, wow. Also, it's like kind of personally offending. Drag Race is my life. If you ever want to talk about Drag Race, send me a message. I will go off. Hashtag Team Good. Team Gigi, bring it up center and all the way over to the right. Although if Crystal went to, I'd be happy. Although Jada is amazing as well. I just want Crystal to be people in. Take this to the right if you miss me saying that, but take it to the right. Good. And then just bring the knees back center. Both knees to chest last time. If you want to take happy baby plow pose, you can. I'm good, so I'm just going to allow my knees, feet to find the floor, knees to reset, or low back to reset, and then slide legs forward into Shavasana. But if you need to take anything else before you hit Shavasana, now is your time. And as per usual with the live stream, I will guide us out of Shavasana. So just for now, try to do anything so that your body is comfortable, and so your body can melt into the floor, and that you just try to release any tension that you have. If you're comfortable where you are, feel free to stay here. Enjoy your time, enjoy your place, enjoy the rest of here. If you're ready to move on, invite some movement back into the body. Wherever that sparked, just find some movement. I lost my train of thought there. Anything that you need to do to feel awake, so any big movement, small movement, really anything at all. I'm going to bend my knees and windshield wash the legs a little bit because I do like to do that. And take the knees over to the left side. And torso comes with it. The right hand will place on the floor in front of the chest. Use the pressure of the right palm to press yourself up into a seated position, face forward or really any direction that you'd like to face. Any seated position works the same as long as you're comfortable. You might wiggle around on the sit bones, even between the two. Hands come heart center. Grow along from the back of the spine, back of the neck. Chin can bow. You pause. If you join me for the live stream, thank you so much for coming. And if you're watching this at a different time, I'm not offended, but like slightly. But I hope you have a wonderful day, whatever the part of the day you are in. And with that being said, namaste. Thank you so much for coming, guys. I hope I didn't rant too much. I felt that was a very one that I just kind of went off on a lot of tangents, but I hope you enjoyed them. And yeah, Team GG all the way. Good luck, everyone else, and have a good day.